dumb holidays today is Poetry at Work Day.
Hell yeah.
Now, there was some confusion as to what exactly that meant, but it really did mean there should be more actual poetry in the workplace.
At the workplace.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, Vaughn, you do slam poetry. You still do that?
Not that often, but I did slam poetry for about 10 years or so, from out of high school through college and grad school, and then kind of bowed out about 5 years ago or so.
Nobody does that as like a career, right?
Oh,
like,
they do.
They do?
Absolutely do.
How do you make money as a slam poet?
There was a poet who won America's Got Talent. Won $1 million.
Yeah.
What?
One of my friends, Brandon Leak, who I've beat tons of time in slam. But a lot of the slams are cash prizes. There are big slams that are like national or regional. That are like $5,000, $10,000. So if you go from city to city, you can like get your own following.
But there's that many contests that you can like survive?
There are, for
I
sure.
guess so. I mean, people play cornroll professionally.
Yeah,
Right?
room for everyone.
Definitely a way.
Yeah.
You can get sponsors on that, though. Do you have like a...
See, Morgan, there's a billion ways to make money.
There really are.
Yeah. Do you have like a NASCAR jacket when you're doing it?
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
You gotta
sponsors
get
and
that.
stuff. Yeah, do you get sponsored? Like,
Nah, see, the problem is poets are a little too immoral, so they won't take like sponsorship
blood
like
money.
that. Yeah, blood money.
Oh, you
They'll,
could
like,
change that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
What is the main age demographic like? What's the range that really loves it?
I would say a lot of high school, like 18 to 25. It's like the big age range, but it's getting a lot older now, though. So a lot of 30-plus-year-olds are kind of running the slam game.
the slam game.
Hell yeah.
Which, I mean, it sounds sexy, can be sexy. Poetry can melt the panties off chicks, right?
Yeah.
Like, so we figured, Poetry at Work Day, and we're trying to get dates for, Dumbass Tyler and for Menji, which we're working on. We'll have a little update for you coming up a little bit later in the show. But, Vaughn is also a single man.
Yeah.
Now, you've been on kind of like a dry streak, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Somewhat?
Somewhat like
Has
that.
Has that changed since the last time you had mentioned something?
No, it hasn't, unfortunately.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's somewhat dry.
It's been a long time.
It's been a few months.
Yeah, and I think that we don't put you in the mix with those two because we feel like,
I know, I mean, look at
you
it.
have a lot of personality.
I do be outside. That's true.
Yeah. You're at events all the time.
I'm saying, like, you look at the guy and you're like, oh, he's getting laid.
Yeah, good looking. He's
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
He's ripped.
Yeah, I used to be ripped. I'm gotta get back into my
Yeah,
workout
you're so
phase.
out of shape.
But no, I went through my entire horror phase and all that.
Nice.
So I'm trying to be better now, which is kind of an issue. So like when I go out, I'm not like looking for the action at the end of the night. I'm trying to have a good time.
So like you tug it before you go out, so you're not.
It's
So
like
you're not
eating
so-
before dinner, so you're not so hungry.
Great question.
yeah, right.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you control yourself?
Yeah, you're just
know?
Mad Joeing all the time?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, just like tug it before you go out. And,
Wait for marriage.
Yeah. No, it's not one of those like you're not having sex, but you're doing other things.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So what? Like when you say dry streak, you mean like actual intercourse, or like have you received a mouth party in the last handful of months?
That's a handful of months, yeah. But yeah,
no.
just like,
I'm saying, like, does that count? Like, so when you say dry streak, that means nothing other than
That
something
means
you've
nothing.
done yourself.
yeah, dry streak means nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Okay,
Nothing at
all
all.
right.
Yeah,
Just to clarify, because
Yeah.
there are like
Lots of rules.
there are a lot of questions now.
Yeah,
I'm a
nuance.
virgin. Wait, okay, well,
In the
you're
back
doing
door,
anal,
just,
yeah.
Well, the biggest beef I have that younger people have kind of like changed the meaning of is we hooked up, because when I, was a younger man, when we said we hooked up, that means we had sex.
That means
now,
sex.
Just like
Nowadays
make out.
we're like, oh,
That
they
could
just
be
made out.
make-
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, dude. Like when you say you
Yeah.
hooked up, you like went all the way.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, at least oral, right? You
No.
can say, like hooking
No,
up was.
hook up just means making
It was
out.
just making out.
Nowadays,
It could mean
but
things
No, I'm saying
in
now,
my days,
like just making out. That's
people are saying
they'll
hook-
say they hooked up
Yeah.
and they just like made out.
Yeah.
Like kissing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupid.
What?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that's even dumber than I was thinking.
That is
I thought
a low
okay.
bar, right?
I
Yeah.
Very low bar.
But because such young kids started using the term, they haven't even had sex yet. So you'd
Losers.
be, 14 and be like, oh yeah, I hooked up with him, and that means
Yeah.
making out.
Yeah.
You just said making out. I mean, that's what we did.
Frenching.
Yeah.
Oh,
Frenching.
I remember we had the conversation about the bases.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
First base, I'll get the second base, third base, and that was very different from like when I grew up to now. That's also very different.
Yeah, I thought
All
first
changed.
base was boobs.
No,
Second,
First base is kissing.
oh, it is.
yeah, first base was like
Yeah,
French
making out.
kissing.
Okay, Frenching, as Sammy
like
calls it.
yeah, like
And
tonguing.
then second base is boobs.
Second base was boobs.
Third's
Third
down
base
the
was
pants.
fingering. Yeah,
And then
or hand
home
jobs.
run
And then,
is
yeah,
home
right. And then
run.
home. Yeah, and then all the way, like like you hooked up. That meant
You
full
hit
on
it.
intercourse.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was different than that. What
Yeah,
I
well, you're a
considered
different.
it.
I'm Generation X. You're millennial.
Right. So I would say that kissing was first base.
Yep.
And then second base is hands, regardless of where they are. And then third
So that
base
could be
is
down the pants and everything
mouths.
else. Oh.
Right. And then home.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, where is everything else going?
Yeah.
Like, where did...
I mean, it makes sense. But I'm saying that's just not the way it was.
Yeah.
Right.
The rules were different.
Yeah.
Where did mouth
we
parties
didn't.
go on your bases, though?
Third.
We didn't have designated hitters in the National League at that point.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? Like the pitchers hit. Things change.
Yeah, Sammy's
Rules
makes
are
more
different.
sense. Because I think
I
oral
agree
should
with
be
her.
third. Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with it. Just
Yeah.
wasn't the way it was.
We were more pure.
Yeah, we're going to see how Vaughn does with his. We're calling it poetry for slams instead of slam poetry because this is going to really. This is his mating call.
Yeah.
I'm going to open the floodgates.
Yeah, the floodgates indeed, Greg. There are going to be
Uh-huh.
some basements flooded
Ladies, get ready.
Look
when
out.
when Vaughn turns on the charm. Coming up next here on the Woody Show, 877-44 Woody. Text us over to 22987. We should have put Vaughn's profile up there too. We had
Let's do
Menji's and we had Dumbass Tyler's.
Yeah.
I mean,
today.
It's not that it's not from a lack of options. Like, is it just from you being more picky these days?
For sure, being more picky and also just like in a very grindy mode, for the last few years.
Yeah, so no
I-
time, no real time for a relationship. So you're not necessarily even looking for a relationship. So maybe we don't put them out there like that.
Well, girls do be reaching out about Vaughn.
Oh, they be reaching.
Vaughn be reaching out too.
They stayed
been
reaching
reaching
out.
out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll slide in the DMs.
yeah. They want to break off a little piece of that chocolate.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy,
All right.
yummy.
So Vaughn's poetry for slams next on the Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show. Be back in a bit.
LA's alternative rock.
Oh, 98.7.
All right, so let's say a car, truck, or motorcycle accident happens. That's when the pain and the stress really start. That's why you should trust Sweet James. They work with injured people every day, help them understand the process, deal with the insurance companies, and protect them. Protect you while you focus on healing. So if you've been injured, call Sweet James at 1-800-9-MILLION or visit sweetjames.com with an office in Los Angeles and Orange County. They can't guarantee or predict the outcome for your case, but it's important to have Sweet James by your side. So visit sweetjames.com.